Hello, this is Kate from dailytarotgirl.com, and this is your weekly tarot card reading. And today I'm going to be using my new tarot deck, the Anna Kay Tarot. And I feel so silly because I feel like every week I say I'm going to be using my new tarot deck. Yes, I have a bit of a deck buying problem. I think my mail delivery man thinks I'm crazy. I have like an Amazon package every week. Okay. So I've drawn 3 cards, and I just want to get kind of an overview of what's coming up this week. And I'm going to start with the first card, which represents Monday and Tuesday of the upcoming week. And we've got 2 of Pentacles. So we're starting off the week having to juggle a few different responsibilities, a few different tasks, and this could mean 2 different jobs, or just sort of trying to balance, you know, your work life with your social life and family and personal time. So the sense that I get from this card is that you're able to pull this off without any problems, and you're almost able to enjoy it. So once you kind of get in the zone and don't try to think too much about, you know, what you need to do and stuff like that. I think we can stress ourselves out a lot by overthinking things and thinking ahead and thinking, oh, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this, how am I going to have time for this? But if you just stay present, that's going to not only give you a lot of energy, but it's actually going to make the busyness fun. So you're going to even get energy from juggling, you know, all these different tasks and responsibilities. Okay, so moving on into the middle of the week, we've got 8 of Cups, and it looks as though we're going to be walking away from something, so leaving something behind. And I get the sense like this is almost like a rejection of something, so feeling like we've maybe outgrown something, or we need to move on, or something that we've worked towards just isn't bringing us that kind of satisfaction and contentment that we had hoped. And so we're kind of off in search of something deeper, something more meaningful. So the middle of the week is really, it's not so much a time of leaving something behind, but it's more of a time of seeking. And this could come up as spiritual seeking, so actually really seeking spiritual fulfillment, or, you know, seeking meaning, or seeking your life purpose. All of those things apply. Or even seeking deeper connections with your relationships. So it could mean looking for a new relationship, or just looking for ways to find a more connection and a sort of a more deeper quality in your existing relationships. But it's definitely a time of seeking for us. And then the weekend, the end of the week, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we've got the Hermit. And I love how the Hermit is next to the 8 of Cups, because I feel like these 2 cards in a lot of ways are very, very similar. And they're almost, in some ways, they're almost one and the same, except the Hermit is more spiritually evolved. So during the week, it almost looks as though we all this seeking isn't pointless. You know, there is a point to it. We evolve into the Hermit, and the Hermit is much more, there's a lot of wisdom with the Hermit, so he's more wise than the Seeker in the 8 of Cups. And to me, what this is saying is that by the end of the week, we'll have not necessarily found what we're looking for, but we will have found peace and understanding and contentment. And like I said, it doesn't mean that we'll have found what we're looking for, but we'll be at peace with ourselves where we're at. So this is, I see the Hermit as being about accepting where you're at right now. So not striving and always trying to get ahead or find the answers or figure it all out, but just being content in the present moment with, you know, where you are right now, how far you've come. And really it's about being able to accept yourself as you are, and, you know, let go of any feelings that you might have about thinking that you're lacking something, or that you need to find something to feel complete. I think, so many of us are looking for, the right job, or the right partner, or the right home, or, trying to achieve certain things, so we can feel like we're complete, or that, we've arrived. And the message I get from looking at the Hermit is that, the more we consider ourselves complete now, even if our lives aren't perfect, the more peace we will bring into our lives. And when you're peaceful and content on the inside, that tends to affect your outer life, especially if you believe that your outer life is just a reflection of your inner life. So whatever's going on within you, your emotions and your feelings and your thoughts are reflected in your life and sort of the world around you and what's going on around you on the physical level. And so the more peaceful you are on the inside, the more peaceful your life is going to be, but also you're affecting others as well. So you're acting as that. When I look at the candle, it kind of reminds me of being, well, normally the Hermit is on a lot of decks, he's holding up a lantern, and so I always see the Hermit as sort of the way shower, as the one who kind of shines a light and helps others on their path. And where am I going with this? I've completely lost my train of thought. Oh yes, I was saying that when you radiate peace and acceptance, that has an effect on the people around you as well. And that's a very powerful thing to consider. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick step back at all of these cards, and it's funny because the beginning of the week feels like things are very, very earthy, or very, very down to earth. You're juggling different responsibilities, different duties, different tasks. But then as you move into the week, things become much more spiritual, and you're no longer content with the usual day-to-day activities, and you might not find the same kind of joy in the activities that you used to find joy in. And this isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just that you're looking for something deeper. You're wanting something a little bit more. And when you get to the weekend, I think you've found a certain kind of inner peace or contentment. So the weekend, again, is a good time to spend time alone if you can, and meditate and do things that help you feel connected to spirit, and things that help you feel peaceful within. So whatever that may be, if it's spending time in nature, or meditating with crystals, or whatever. Okay, so that has been your weekly tarot card reading. My name is Kate, and thank you so much for joining me. Have a beautiful week.